Okay, hello. We're playing Football Manager, and it's a weekend again, so that means it's my drinking stream. I seem to have fallen into this hole where Football Manager is slowly becoming also my weekend stream. I don't know. Yeah, so we're back to Copenhagen. I don't have much of a team actually. It's been a solid week. Carter was the one I signed on deadline day, right? Because I quite liked how we had a nice base stat line for what I was after. Because it's supporting, he's got 12, 11, 11. But I think they'll all pick up. Oh, I was meaning to. I do want to become a better passer. If I can get that up to like 14, 15, he'll be great at this level. Bear in mind the level of club I'm at. I'm aware Zeta's probably my best one. But he's also like 32. I do think he's incredible. But as my deep line playmaker, he'd be better. But it's not like the long term. He's more defensive, you know, so it wouldn't have really fit. Which is why I want them as like me balanced. So yeah. Then I've got Rasmus Falk who plays the other side, who's like decent. So we've got a solid baseline for the team. We've got 12 days to wait, so let's drinks. So yeah, we're going to do this for a couple of hours anyway, and then I might switch to another game, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Oh yeah, I have these guys too. I have to try and remember my team. But, you know, it takes time. He looks like he could be good though. He doesn't really fit what I use, but I'll get there. The problem is I'm playing a 5-back, of course. Mikael Kaufman, I'm not going to use him. So that one's pointless. I'm playing this and it's like a strong defensive core too. So it's a bit hard to get used to, but yeah. Oh, how long's Nasri out for? It's like 4 months or something, isn't it? 3 to 4 months, yeah. I liked him because he had like all the stat line for what I was after. Look at that. Other than these. But it was fine. I didn't care about the work rate. I just wanted to sit in the hall anyway. But he looked phenomenal, so it's a real shame he got injured. He might still pick up when he gets back. Do I have mentoring? Let's just get the assistant to do it. And we'll sort all this out. So we're just going to try and... Anyway, as I was saying, my goal is just to try and get out of the group stage of the Champions League and maybe upset the cart in like one knockout game. That's the plan for this. Do you know what, right? Matthias Jorgensen, I thought he was going to be the real main man in my defence, but I don't know. So far, in his one game, he played a bit better. If I'm honest. I don't know. But he has like such a solid stat line, you know? Oh, I don't know. Oh, he's from Copenhagen. He played for Huddersfield. That's why I know his name. He was at Huddersfield. I used Huddersfield before on FM. Like, the year they were in the Premier League, the first year. Wait, were they in for more than 1 year, or did they get relegated same season? I can't remember. They had that guy up front. What's his name? Is he still there? No, they did send 2 seasons. Who is it? Is he not there anymore? Fuck. Oh, it might be harder to find out. What season? 2017-18. Who was it? What's his name? Strikers. Elias Kashunga. Yeah, him. I had him up front. He was really good for me on Football Manager. Seeing as he plays for Bolton now, maybe he didn't quite live up to that, but at the time, pretty good. Didn't you? And they weren't very good. I didn't get along with them. Because I used to play a one-striker system, you see. Well, I mean, I generally do. But I played Kashunga. Oh my god. Ugh. I played Kashunga as my starting striker, which meant really I didn't have any other better options. I need some coke. Look at him. Smashing it. Let's go. That's what we signed. You go straight in team too. I'm aware I signed him just because he's a wonder kid. I didn't really pay attention to a stat line. I just signed him because I knew he had potential. Because the one I wanted wouldn't sign. I wanted Gary. But I couldn't get him. And our transfer budget doesn't really allow it, so... I speak English too. Or 2.6. So maybe I can get Gabby next year. This is just a steal. He's actually decent, but he was also like just too much for what I was doing. I wanted to sign that other right back who looked quite nice. Oh, that's fine. This guy, Amsalar. He looked pretty good now. At 21, he's like decent. At least that's what I thought. He's my starting right back, right? Ankerson, and then where's my left back? Where is he? Oh, here he is, Christensen. Why do I have to? Why is he in sub 6? I'm still trying to learn my team, you see. Which one's Oikenumio? Oh, he's the 5th choice centre back. So Imbula probably goes in here. And he goes there. Nice. I remember I wasn't overly impressed by my goalkeeper. But I was impressed by Durrani, who was on an absolute tear. Yeah, I like Durrani. He was really nice. But he has like good stat line actually for the level of the team, so we'll see a stat line more. Let's go for that. I know, I'm just vibing with it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing if I can do something with it. See, I screw myself over by playing my own like personal one in between. Because I spent like I didn't play it much in a week, but yeah, I spent half my day on that, so it's like screwed it up. It's okay though. Get chick here. He's the threat. He's got 10 to 14 finishing. Doesn't seem to score on me. I tend to not really focus on teams. I think it's sometimes hard to focus on teams outside of your own when you're doing Football Manager. I don't know why. I just think sometimes it's a struggle. Okay, so Kartev's start here. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm excited to see how Kartev does in his debut. I'll give him the 15. They went one in front. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jonas wins. I had a little bit of hope there, but it's okay. Oh, red. Oh, is that the one you told me to worry about? That's exactly what I want to see. Oh, go on, Johnson. We're dwelling too much, aren't we? Okay, nice. Oh, is it going to be a pattern? Really? Do you know what? I've said about 6 words all day. My throat's not here yet. Ah, oh, sad. We're not really doing too hot, are we? Oh, we're so unlucky though. We've gotten some good chances, we're just not putting them away. Kartev's had a fairly poor start, but it's okay. It's like debuting it. Yes! Oh, doubling up. We love that. Lovely goal. Bolson, Kartev, Falk. Look at the pass and move in that. Jonas Wynn just nicely setting it up. It's probably a bit harder to get a player to just slot into this formation though, since this is a very key role. Pep Biel was the one, right? Yeah. Zeka for Jens Sturge. Jens Sturge is the one who normally has Falk's position, right? I'm trying to remember who goes where. So realistically, I want to swap them two over. Risky. Oviedo's not having the best, but I normally bring on Victor Christensen anyway, so that's fine. Ah! Awful timing. Maybe I should have done it earlier. Fuck. Yeah. We're gonna do it. He's not had a good day anyway. Most of your team's not played too hot. Fairly poor performance against 10 men. But as I say, I'm playing 5 at the back. Oh, shut down. I should have Boylston. I was like pure buzzing about Bjelland, and now look at him. Yes, Jens Sturge. Oh, actually, this formation is beautiful because I can just sit back and we're already set up for it. Look at that the 3-3-3. I see nothing like it. I love it. He didn't have the best debut in the world, but he's got time. As long as Gary doesn't sign a new contract, then we might have something. Why does everybody want him? I mean, it's quite good for his age, I guess. Bring Steer in. Oh, we're top. Nice. We vibe with that. Oh, we're not anymore. Okay. Did he just sign a new contract or something? Yeah. He must have. Oh, we went down to third? Man. We'll go 3 wins, a draw and a loss, I guess. It's okay though. Oh, he could be decent actually. I'm gonna just scout and see what comes up. I don't think he's gonna offer anything, so he's probably not worth it. See, he doesn't look... I don't need strikers anywhere. I'll scout him so I can see what he does. Centre backs. See, that's important, but he's a bit slow. And his tackling's not going to be high either. 11, 15. Yeah, see, like he looks like he could be good. Haraguchi. I kind of want him because he's Japanese. I'm not gonna lie. Let's find out more about him. There's no reason not to scout anyway. It's just about trying to build a team, that's all. Okay, we'll do that. Which one's greatest? My second choice keeper? Yeah. I kind of want to see if he's better than... Is Johnson my first choice? Yeah. Oh, no. Not even close. Let's put Jorgensen back in. Not yet. We'll give it till January. If he's absolutely smashing it, then yeah. Wait, does that mean like in a good way or a bad way? I don't know what 1 division level is. And where's he playing? Oh, right, so he's playing the one below that. That's fine. Victor Nelson? Which one's he? Oh. We'll keep him in. But we'll see how it goes. Schlotterbeck. Oh. He's doubtful. 13 passing, 12 tackling, 11 technique. 6'2", 12 pace, 15 jumping reach. He looks decent, you know. But he's also valued at 1.5 mil and also unlikely to want to come. But I will need a centre back next season because I'm not going to be able to keep Jorgensen, I don't think. So it's a bit rough. Maybe Oikumi is going to have to come in then. Just in case. My strikers are like the most consistent part of my team so far, so... I'm already really looking forward to Football Manager 22 though. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can build fully. I'm not sure whether I want to do like a full career, like different clubs moving around, or one club, or I might do both. Oh, Ankerson, going for the spectacular. We love it. The problem is Norgeland and AAB keep getting wins, and we struggle slightly. Much more balanced game from Kartev though. The thing about this formation is it really gives me like openings to change as I'd like to. I didn't realise this before, but you get like options. Like if I want to go attacking, I still have like these 5 here. If I want to go defensive, I have them 5 there. Plus the full midfield sitting in front. The only thing that makes it rough is that I have 2 strikers and no cam, no wingers, nothing like attacking there. Yeah, I made the changes specifically because they scored. 8 shots not on target though, that's a worry. Oh, that's a shame. Oh. Oh, he's here. I couldn't see him at first. That's really bad. Poor finishing's cost us, isn't it? Go on, Durrami. Oh. Okay, last chance, last chance. Let's go. It's a draw. It's not what I was wanting, but to be honest, we take it. Look at him. I'm proud of him. Nelson's going to be back in, like, but I'm going to his debut. Right, so they had a fairly good game. Ankerson, Kartsev for Pepiel, and Oviedo. We've got these next. They're top of the table, so we've got to win. Why isn't that the one they said call back? Okay. We will recall them. Maybe somewhere else will offer him a chance as a regular starter. Oh, they might not be able to. I didn't think. Oh, it's okay. I'll wait till January if I have to. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Okay. Individual training's fine. You need to get a little bit better at it. We'll play Pep BL for now though. Pep BL's pretty good, I'm pretty sure. He like looked decent, right? Pep BL? Yeah, like he's solid player. 15 passing too. But yeah, like if I play... This is like the key attributes, you've got that. But he's also got this little bit of pace. Nice little bit of dribbling. The anticipation shit, but whatever. His off the ball's not great, but he's like generally like pretty good. So I'd like to keep him. He might become the starting one for the short term, and then Kartev obviously taken up later on. There's no rush. We've got like 1 to 2 seasons before I'm like really gonna be stressy about that. A lot of waits between games, man. Sometimes it just feels a bit rough. Oh, we're not on it. Oh, we are. We've got one. Who we got in there? Who's from us? Oh, it's trained by... Oh, it's Victor Nelson. Nice. My man. Yeah, he's been a bit shit, hasn't he? Oh, he looks decent. What's his stats? 14 pace, 15 XL, 14 agility. He's not got a lot, he can't really pass. So it's a bit rough to say. Can't mark, contact, and he's not that good. He's young, but... Oh, maybe I'd need to say a bit more. The thing is, you can't really train... I'm sure there's no training option for tackling. So it's a bit rough, you know? Yeah, Durami's a beast. I don't know, I feel like normally I don't have to think about all of these stuff too much when you're doing like higher level teams, so it's a bit nice, but fuck. We're not starting strongly. The only thing I've got is that Wind and Durami seem to have like a pretty good partnership up top. Let's see. 13. If his pace comes out to about a 13, 14, he's actually pretty good. Might take the place of Jorgensen. Right, so Pep BL's not like a natural at all, but that's fine. We don't play in a formation that suits you. You don't have a natural role yet. But he plays well, so I can't see why it's problematic. It's just obviously the role and the position and stuff that's probably a bit hard, but whatever, he'll get better. I feel like I could be doing more. I've not been putting in the same effort I seem to when I do like it. Normally I'll spend like 20 minutes sorting out who I want as me free kick takers, but I don't know this team as well, so it's a bit harder. But Biel's playing fine. He's on a 6.6. He's not really playing that well, is he? But he's learning the position, so I wouldn't expect him to. Oh, it's okay. He was offside anyway. Why did he get called Zanka? Oh my god, Durami. That's unbelievable. Do you mean to put it in? That's surely a cross, right? It's unreal if you meant it. Let's go more balanced. We can afford to. Folk? Cardiff? Oh no, Durami. That fullback pairing, that's the starting one. I feel. Oh, Fisher, unlucky. Victor Fisher is not... Obviously, I've had him on the bench quite a lot, but he's not really been unbelievable, has he? But it's okay. That was first in the table, so that's a big win. 2-3 did that, that's fine then. We got these next. We got third. That's fine. I think we beat them. The defense seems to be playing fairly well. Pep BL's there. Putting Bueller in. How's the fixture list look, by the way? How's like December? Do you get 3 games in December, really? Oh, that's wild. Oh, I didn't check. How many in January then? Oh, you just don't. Okay, well, I'll just go through them fixtures. I'll go through these fixtures then, I guess. Then we'll call it and switch games for a bit. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. What is this guy, by the way? Oh, it's the one I checked on earlier, isn't it? I noticed when I saw he was a winger. It's because I don't have any place for him. Young centre back who looks like he could have something. 12, 12, 12, 12. Poor decisions, whatever. This guy. Well, I didn't know I had a guy like this. He looks alright. He could have been what I'm after. I might not even try to sign someone. He looks alright. Other than decisions, he's like pretty fine. Oh, I didn't know he was there. We'll just keep scouting. I'll wait to see the full reports. Oh, a few games in a row. Oh, I didn't even think to check my stuff, did I? Oh, let's get one of each. General coach. I forgot I was meant to do this, but I totally forgot. I tend to do it in bulks, so I sort out the coaches, then I sort out the performance analysts, then I sort out the scouts. You know, just the usual things. I don't have a head of things though, that's fine though. We'll get there. I like this guy. He's like pretty good for his age, obviously. 3 games off the bench, pretty nice for him. Probably wasn't expecting it, so. Oh, really? I don't even know who this guy is. I'm just recalling all my players on non because they're not getting played. What can I say? It's hard though because there's like not a shit ton of games and I don't have like a insanely quality lineup. So it's like I feel like I'm generally playing the same team because they're playing like solid. So I've got no reason to rotate. The only one I'm concerned about is Jorgensen. So I might put Bjelland back in. Because Jorgensen's not really been it so far, you know? He's been a bit poor. And that's fine, it's just not what I'm after. Abdul Malik. No, he's not going to do it. He just doesn't have the stats. My academy's good enough that I don't really have to sign too many youth players, I think. I'm pretty sure I'll have like good players come through at the end of the season, so... Obviously I signed a couple this year. Nasri will probably be back before the next round of games, you know. Here's Nikolai Thompson. I can't remember who this guy is. I'm assuming I just don't play him, right? Same as Cardinal Wilzik. He's a good finisher, but he's not really going to do anything for my team, so... When the new strike comes in, he's going to be 5th choice. It's just a shame, but that's football, isn't it? Oh, they've got Johnson. To be fair, I'd get Johnson could probably do a pretty good job. We go to 2nd if we get a win here, so Brondby's ahead of us. I swear Michelin were like pretty good, no? Bjelland's not having that great game either. My centre defensive pairing in general, well, my trio, like, I don't know how to say it. These two out of it aren't having the greatest game in the world. Oh shit, Oviedo. Come on, Zaka. Fuck him up. Oh, that's a foul, really? Oh, it's gonna get given, isn't it? Oh no, nice. Normally I just expect that to get given. Let's go attacking anyway. We're struggling here. So first goal I've scored in the worldie. I feel like I probably need a better keeper if I'm gonna get to a better height that I want. We'll see. This might be a pen actually. It might actually be a pen. Ah! Shame, man, shame. Nah, it's okay. We're just very wasteful quite often with our chances. Victor Fisher's struggling in my formation, but he's also mainly playing off the bench, so it's probably a bit hard. Well, fucking and Bueller comes in, we lose. Let's bring Stage back in. I might play Falk next game because it said that there's a bit of a fitness concern. I don't want Zeka to be completely out, so yeah. To be fair, right, not a lot Bjelland could have done. What's my contract situation like? I only have a year left on him. And Oviedo. Can I like get him to sign longer? What's he currently on? 5.5. Can I go 6? Yeah, nice. Bjelland, he's on a lot. I'm just gonna remove all this shit and hope that he agrees. Yeah, nice. You want so much, bro. I'm not gonna be able to pay that. And Bueller, Victor Fisher. Can't promise that yet. Why the fuck did I only... Oh, that's 2 years anyway. I didn't realise. For some reason I was thinking 2022's next year because of my current football manager. He's never going to play, is he? That's fine. Obviously on my current football manager 2022 is next season, so... It's okay. 13 days till the next game. It's not been the greatest start, has it? We're 4th in the table. We're at the right half of the table, so that's like okay. We've got SC Nordsjælland next though, which is not ideal because they're a bit good. And that's why the games are a bit thick and fast too. So yeah, it should be fine. I think we should be able to do it actually. He's not going to go at the first team, is he? Who's Kaufman? Oh, it's that one again. The one who this is should be in the first team, but I can't really fit him in, so I'm not really going to do it. Yeah. We'll see all the nice words. It's not ideal. We've not started too hot. It's okay. It just takes time. It's like a build up now. No? That's how it's meant to be, right? You're never meant to start off unbelievably. You're meant to like work your way there. Jake Carpenter. Was he one who was up for transfer before? Oh. Hello, I'm fine, how about you? Nice, Soviet New Deal. Oh, also, thank you for following. I never seem to notice generally. Oh, nice to hear. I'm a Sunderland fan, but we vibing. We're using FC Copenhagen right now. Maybe Lee Grant's the keeper who will save my team. Oh, but he'll won so much. Oh, Bristol. Oh, do you know what? I actually I used Bristol City before on Football Manager. I'm pretty sure. Make sure I'm getting the right Bristol here. Yeah, Championship Bristol. Yeah, I used Bristol City before because we have a. I was gonna say it's because we had your old boy. We have your old manager. I'm guessing you're not a fan of him. He's been quite good for us. I'm not gonna lie. So far, I've quite liked him. Oh, don't I know? I'm not sure if you saw what happened to us last season. Unbelievable. Favourites for promotion. Then we must have lost about 10 games. We must have somehow not won for ages. Yeah. But for me being a Sunderland fan, given how it normally goes, this is like it's just a normal season at this point for us. As depressing as that sounds. Ever so disappointing as a team we are. It's always disappointing, but that's how life goes, isn't it? Me saying Bundu deserves shit tons of praise when I refuse to play him. But he just doesn't fit. He's not what I want. I'm playing Sidbank Polkin, whatever it's called. Massimo Neri looks good. Do you know what? I have this guy at Dortmund. I recognise his name. Oh, let's go, Jen Stage. Proud of you. You made it. Got Twan Sheppers. I always feel like I've used him a few times, I'm pretty sure. Lyjak. Probably don't want him. I think I remember that game, you know. I'm sure I watched it on TV. Lee Johnson, though, I like. So obviously before this we had Phil Parkinson. Ah, what a boring manager he was. He refused to play Aidan McGeady. Phil Parkinson did, and it like genuinely looked like it cost our team. Lee Johnson sort of brought a bit of life back into our team, so I'm quite happy with him right now. He's like. He's playing football, which is somewhat exciting in comparison to our last two managers, so I can take it. Nothing against the other ones. I actually genuinely quite enjoyed having Jack Ross in charge, but this is like a breath of fresh air. I'd never liked Phil Parkinson though. I thought he was awful. Nigel Pearson, really? I didn't know that. Nigel Pearson I have mixed feelings on. I respect that he seems to win. But I don't know. I just can't seem to vibe with him. He always seems to be, other than like Watford, I always think of Nigel Pearson as a manager who's always there just before the team peaks. And it was always solidified by that Leicester moment where they went and won the title the season after they nearly survived relegation with him. As good a job Nigel Pearson did to keep them up, I don't think they'd have won the title and be where they were if they still had Nigel Pearson. But I think he's a fantastic building block manager. I want to get a goal though. Oh, nice, Falk. And obviously my boy Durami, let's go. Let's go. Phenomenal footballer. Yeah. That's my general vibe with Pearson. He plays a style of football that'll get the job done. I don't think he's in any danger of like getting like going down or anything. Nothing's gonna go like horrifically wrong under him, but he's not gonna wow anyone. Still wild that Watford sacked him and then they went down. Like, yeah, that's how I feel about him. I mean, you might get in the Premier League sometime. Isn't your team like fairly solid right now? I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I haven't like paid as much attention to the Championship since obviously we're not in it. I thought you had a fairly solid team. Let's just go defensive. To me, like, is that the one who used to play for Arsenal? Yannick Sagbo? No, I'm thinking of Yaya Sanogo, right? Who's that? I don't know loads of the players at your team. I used just like briefly on Football Manager though, but I only like really did like a season. Alex Scott. I'll Google. Oh, he's actually getting game time. For a young kid too. That's wild. I always love seeing young players getting a chance. Do you know, under our old owners, we kept seeming to like just sell our best players. Like our best young players. One of our ex-players just played in the Prem actually. I wonder if he's played more, actually. I saw he played against City, but I don't know if he's played anymore. Ballymumba. No, that's just his one game. Yeah, we had Ballymumba. He played against City. I mean, not your best Premier League debut, is it? But it was nice to see. You always want to see your own young players come through and then thrive somewhere, right? I'm not like stupid enough to think that we're still a big team, so. But we can always hope. Oh, that's pretty good though. I always quite like finding out about new players though. How was he on this game? Scout him. Can I sign him? Yeah, I'll loan him out. I think as a team we're also in the same boat. We have quite a few good young English players. I'm quite happy to see it. Yeah, I feel like Pearson sort of works well within his budgets. Like, he knows what he has, he knows what he doesn't have, he doesn't try to push too far from it. I think that's one of his biggest strengths, isn't it? He's just like very well versed with what he's got. So where he's like predicted to finish in the championship then? Oh, Matty James from Leicester. He's pretty good now. I haven't really kept up with him recently, but I'm sure he used to be like really good. I remember I used to like Matty James back when he was at thingy at Leicester. He was like really unlucky with injuries, if I'm right. Yeah, that's how I figured it was. That should do. Beautiful in Beulah. Oh, I forgot Andy King was also at Leicester. Of course. How could I forget? I think you played more games than Matty James. Oh, did you finish 19th last year? Do you know what? I always have this like thought in my head that Bristol City's like this massive, like a team who's always like playoff challenger. So that's weird to me. Who was your manager last year? Ida Karanka. Oh, if he's finished 19th last year, I feel like anything mid-table is surely like good enough. But I do always feel like Bristol City's a team I always think of when as like a playoff level team. But I also thought of Derby as that, and they've obviously dropped off a cliff, so more from poor ownership on their end though. This isn't too hot. Yeah, I think we have like the sort of same thought about our club though quite often, because obviously we're a fairly rich club at the minute. We also have like obviously I think 6th biggest stadium in the country, but I don't know. There's something wrong with our team. Not at the minute. It's looking pretty good now, but in general there is. So. I was talking about this with a friend recently. There was like a solid point when we were like mid-table, and like years before, like Paolo Di Canio ruined Sunderland Football Club in my opinion. He's the main reason. He sold a lot of our players we quite liked, but there was once a point in time where Sunderland was like considered like a solid counter-attacking team, like a team that other teams didn't want to go to our stadium. They didn't want to come to a stadium of light. And to see where we are now, after that sort of praise, it's like really disappointing. I don't know. Because we were obviously a Premier League team. I'm only 26, so like in my like early teens, we're a Premier League team. So it's like a lot of my time. I remember like I have fond memories of Sunderland, and seeing where we are now, it's a little depressing. I'm not gonna lie. But as I say, that's how football goes, isn't it? You don't always stay at the top, so. We'll just see. But yeah, I always had like different thoughts about yous. I always thought yous were quite up. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that actually. I will argue this because I've been to a few stadiums. So our stadium, in comparison to like maybe when you say like Fulham, I went to Wigan before. Their stadium's awful. But in comparison, our stadium is fairly nice. We have like it's like a good stadium. We have like a fantastic setup. It's waiting for something like good to happen. And maybe I am biased because I am a Sunderland fan, but I genuinely think that if you give like if you get the right setup for this team, it could do something. Like the facilities are all there. You've got a genuinely like one of the best stadiums in the country. So it's got a lot of potential there, and this is obviously why we got the our owner. We've got our owner who's like a billionaire now, which is pretty nice. I feel like that's part of the reason you attract something like that, because there is the potential growth there. Cringe that he wouldn't sign. But yeah, I'd like to think that we're a team who could do something. I don't think I've ever really seen, like, been to a game. I didn't go to the Sunderland Bristol City game when we were in the Championship, if I'm honest, so I don't really know too much. But I will trust you completely if you say that. Because you know better than I do. I don't know. I get this, like, horror. This might sound bad for, like, some fans. But we had like Bournemouth when we were in the Premier League and we were playing against them, and their fans made no noise when we played against them. And then we played against Man City. I went to the Etihad just before we got relegated, and they don't make noise really either. They're like, I know it's like a common joke, but they are a boring set of fans. Cardiff is a team who I always thought were good, and then I always look at them and they're shocking. I don't know why. I just there's like a part of me I'm always like they're a solid team, right? And they never are. They're just like pretty like bang average, I guess. I don't know how good they are at the minute. I just feel like every season I look at them and I think they're like championship contenders, and they're like mid-table, aren't they? Like every single season. Cardiff City FC. Where did they finish last year? Oh, they finished 8th last year. Maybe I'm talking shit. I know. I always thought that they were like one of the top like 4 teams, and every time I look they're not. But I don't pay as much attention to a championship, I guess, because we're not in it. It's really depressing. I wonder what our average attendance is for the season. I'm pretty sure it's high. We're always quite high. Last season where we could have fans, it was 30,000. Where are we this season though? This season it's around 30,000 as well. For a League 1 team, that's mental. And we always sell out away. That's Sunderland's way, innit? We always sell out away. Oh, what a save. Oh, I don't know much about Reading fans, but I'll trust that because I don't think I've even heard them when they were on TV. I work with somebody who's a Man City fan, and every time I speak to him, I say I like all 6 of them because I don't know. Man City is just a team, and I can respect how big they've gotten and with all the money, and it's like great, but I don't know. When they were at the Stadium of Light, and even when I was at their ground, they are shit. Honestly, there's no noise from them. They don't sing. And maybe I'm just like being harsh, but maybe they've gotten better. It's been a good few years since we were in the Prem. But they were shite. I don't think I've ever seen a more boring set of fans given the size of the club. On the opposite end of it, right? Man United's fans, very good. Away fans, I've never been to Old Trafford, but when they were at the Stadium of Light, they were really good. I tend to rate teams just based on how the fans were when I was seeing them, so. I don't know, man. There's some who just seem like shocking. Pep Biel's having a pretty good game here. Oh, stage. Or stage, however you pronounce it. But we're going to take BL off. We'll bring Kartsev on and we'll see how that goes. I still can't believe we've got Bueller playing for Copenhagen. I remember when he was like meant to be the next big thing when the Stoke fans had him. Kartsev absolutely bossing it on his substitution, just instantly gives away a foul. Not ideal, Bundu. Come on, guys, we can do it. As long as we don't concede right here. Riveros always makes me think of Christian Riveros. It's obviously not going to be him. I think he's retired by now. Oh, really? I don't know much about the Cardiff fans. I always assumed they were good, but to get to the Stadium of Light, they've got to travel for like... Oh, it's got to be like a 6-7 hours, so... It's wild to me that Cardiff and Swansea actually can play against each other again. There was always like a sort of exciting one now. I'm willing to offer trials to goalkeepers because I'm looking for another one. Because I don't quite rate who I got right now. He's fairly poor. How are you? I'll add you to a shortlist and we'll see. I don't need Patrick Van Aanholt. He might be a one to go for. We'll see. If I have the budget, I might try and get him. Oh, do you know what? I have such good memories of Mick McCarthy though. At Sunderland, he was our yo-yo club manager. You know, like he was in charge of the years where we were like not quite good enough to be in the Premier League, but not quite bad. But we were like a top Championship club and a poor Premier League team. I think everybody knows what Mick McCarthy's gonna. I mean, obviously it was a different time. Back when we had Mick McCarthy, football was very different. Back when I was younger, we had. Oh, is this back when oh, who was it? I'm trying to think. It's been a long ass time. That's back when we had like Tommy Sorensen and stuff. Who else did we have? I always try to remember sometimes. I'm like fairly poor at remembering sometimes though. It's on door 5-6. Mick McCarthy. What was our team? This season we got relegated. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, some of the players, man. We had Dean Whitehead, Liam Lawrence, John Stead. Oh, I don't know if you'll know about him because obviously you don't support Sunderland. John Stead, what a player that was. We signed him, and he played how many games? 35 games for us. He scored 2 goals as a striker. Unbelievable. He was awful. Obviously, Stephen Elliott scored against Newcastle. Grant Ledbetter, who only just left our team last season. Obviously, it was because we re-signed him. Anthony Letalic. I remember him. He was meant to be like really good, and he was pretty shit. Sometimes I have like these weird memories, man. Oh, Koyi Kataga. Let's go. I always forget he exists. Julia Walker, who I will always love, no matter what, because he is phenomenal. Justin Hoyt, why do I remember that? Where'd he go? He was shy for us. He played 34 games for Arsenal. Oh, I remember that one. That was Bristan. We called it Bristanbul because obviously we did Lee. Was it Lee Catmull who scored that goal? Bristanbul. That was when we had a. That was Chris Coleman as a manager. I always wanted. Huh? What do you want? Fine. Am I really that worried? Oh, that's not ideal. I just wanted to try a 5-back formation. If it gets sacked, it gets sacked. I don't care. I'll do a normal one. Oof, when you're having to get your report of Bristanbul from the Sun, that's depressing. I remember we were getting smacked. I remember that pretty well. Like, you should have beat us. And somehow you just didn't. It was an unbelievable game. That gave us so much, like, false hope. Oh, McGeady scored. Yeah, you were 3-0 at half time. I remember that was the thing. Because I can't find the tweet. So there was a tweet from Sunderland's official Twitter saying the Sunderland fans are leaving at half time and who could blame them? I mean, obviously. And then we pulled it back 3-3 in like the very last minute of the game, I'm pretty sure. It gave us like so much false hope though. I thought we were genuinely in with a shot when that happened, and then obviously it didn't, but I don't know. I remember I was really quite upset when we got relegated from the Championship though. It was not a surprise to any Sunderland fan. Every single Sunderland fan you'd have ever met expected that. We just knew. We just knew we were going down that season. I don't know if that's sad. But yeah, I remember that game. That was magic. What a game. We did not deserve to be in it though. We got smacked. Oh really? Do you know I think we set like a. We had a year where we only won 1 game at home the entire year. That was awful. I forgot how horrible that feels actually. Just not getting anything. Like, it's really sad. And you just like, you always think about it. It's like, how... It's really depressing. That's horrible. I actually feel really bad for you. I know how that feels. Like, it's genuinely the worst. Because you just go to a game and in your head you're not confident you'll win. Like, Why would you be? Oh, he looks decent actually. Let's keep him going. Let's get an analyst report. But you go to the games and you're like going to them, but in your head you're just thinking, fuck man, another one. And it never really goes away. Oh my god, we're closer to not making it than we are to making it. Nice, Victor Fisher finally. Victor Fisher did play for Borough, right? No. Well, that didn't go too hot, did it? Yes, let's go. My wingers and strikers are doing pretty well here. We vibe with this. This is pretty good. Ah. It's okay. It's okay. We just need to get points on the board right now. We're beating like the bigger teams though. It's like the bottom teams we seem to be like getting just shitty draws with, right? Oh nice, Durami. Will he get another hat-trick today? That's a real question. I don't know how good these are though. I didn't check their standing. Oh, lucky. Oh, Fisher nearly too. That would have been nice. Oh, this is like the bottom team. Right, that's fine then. If we can put on a show, that's like good though. I'm playing with like a fairly settled lineup, so I think it should be fine. Well, it's not a pen. It wasn't like in the box at all. Of course it's not a pen. Oh, but it's a red card. Right, nice. That's pretty good for me. Considering we're already smashing them. I don't like the complacency, but I also can't really do much about it. Oh, Pep Biel can play as like a standard centre midfield this game then. Is that another red? Oh my god. Shall I try and like put on a statement when? Oh my god, Johnson. Fucking sick. Oviedo, I'll take you out. We'll bring Christensen. Oh my god, why is it? That's awful. They only have like 4 players. I'd rather be overwhelmed by feedback than complacent. I'll bring on Bueller actually. For a couple of minutes. Man, I wanted like a big statement win against 9, but we couldn't do anything. We needed this. We need the trials in. Jeremy, nice. How long left? 2 to 4 weeks. Not ideal. We beat a 9-man team, so it's like not impressive really. See, he looks like a solid centre back though, doesn't he? His pace doesn't really matter given how I actually play. I might actually go with him till the end of the season. I'm not going to give him anything like that. 7 months. 15. Yeah, nice. I think he might be decent for what I need right now. Zeka can finally come in. Who have we got next? Sanjur. They're one of the bottom teams. I'm going to give Christensen a run out. Brian Oviedo is wanted by Arsenal Tula. Mordarami's smacking it though, so I kind of need to try and keep him happy. I'll offer him a new contract end of season probably. Then obviously we're trying to keep that centre back here. Youth players are on break. It's fine. Oh, I should just ask the assistant to do it really. Look at our averages. We're pretty good, right? Get performance on the list. Do you know what, right? Millwall fans genuinely scare me a little bit. They're terrifying. I don't know. They just scare me. I don't think they're... I feel like a lot of the ones... I spoke to one ages ago. This is when I was like much younger. They were playing the Stadium of Light and I was with my dad. And we're in the pub near a stadium. There was some Millwall fans in and we were just speaking to them and they were chill. They were lovely. But then like when you get older and you hear more and more stories about them, they're like terrifying. Stoke fans are good, by the way. They're really good. Maybe I could get him? I don't know. I don't really need one. But yeah, if I remember right, like, Stoke fans, really good. They like care. They really care. Oh, really? Is that the, is that Millwall or, Stoke? I can imagine... Based on the stories I hear from Stoke, that it could be them. Yeah, I can imagine it based on what I heard from Millwall. From... I don't think the Stoke fans like showed good support. They didn't really start any controversy at the stadium though, so I couldn't imagine it was them. They just seemed alright. They have, but then again, right, Stoke's a bit strange because they had a few of our ex-players at that point in time too, so there's also that. Maybe that's why. Okay, we've got this boy until the end of the season. I think he probably do a good job just covering. I think he offers more than he does. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just think he looks decent. I need to register him. I can't yet. It's got to wait until next window, of course. That's fine. I don't know. Looks fine. I'll start this game off and I'll go to the toilet because it's first half anyway. I don't really change much. And Jacobson's got a 3-year deal, which is pretty nice. Oh, noise 2.6. Yeah, I knew about Sheffield United. I didn't expect it, but I had them on my bet this week, and I put them on. Then I found out they were doing really bad afterwards, which is like really disappointing because they cost me. Them and West Ham lost my bet. I don't gamble a shit ton at the minute. I like barely do. It was like I was just at work. I was like, I'll give it a go. And yeah, my bet lost because of them two teams. It's okay though. I feel like if you like consider how much you win, it normally leads to addiction. I just don't want to do that, so it's whatever. Right, gotta go toilet real quick. Sadly not winning, but that's life, innit? No? I think that's alright. I'll see. Donnarumma? He's my goalkeeper for Dortmund. That is horrific. Is that the Donnarumma, his brother? The striker? Plays for like Russia or something. Well, we should be winning, right? Oh, we missed a penalty? Ah, Ankerson. See, if I was here, Ankerson wouldn't have been taking that. PPL. Oviedo. Go attacking. Do you know what, right? What I love is if years ago when we were in the finals, we went ahead against Man City and it was awesome. And then we end up losing, but that you know, but that brief moment where we were winning was awesome. I'll never forget it. There was like that moment where I genuinely thought we were gonna win the cup. Didn't happen. But whatever. Man, this isn't going too hot. We're starting to draw a few, but man, we're not really there, are we? Come on, Ankerson. It's okay, next one's a cup match. Bundu can play Falk. Ikamu. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it was against Man City though. I quite like Lee Johnson at our club. I think he does he's doing pretty nice so far. And we'll see how I feel at the end of the season, won't we? So 2 more games and I'll switch to something else. I don't know, FIFA in August, I might do it for a bit. Not entirely convinced on what I want to do yet. Did I fill this? I did. I need to put some drink into it. Some mixer. Oh, I should be fine. Some friendlies. Oh, I'll have to look it up sometime. I do love a good masterclass of tactics. In general, I think one of my favourite managers for tactics is always either Ancelotti or Arsene Wenger. I just love the way they played football. Especially Wenger. He was so good to watch back when I was growing up. I was like talking to some friends before, and while I don't appreciate how he won everything, I do miss how Alex Ferguson used to have like this style of player that was like so. It was always good to watch. I feel like there's not many teams like it. Like, I think Man City, they're phenomenal. I think their style of play is a bit boring. If it was my team, it's how I'd want them to play, but they're boring, man. I miss Man City under like Roberto Mancini. I thought they were good then. Like, not good. Good's the wrong word. They're like, obviously they're good, but they were exciting back then. Something different, you know. Also, this chat box, it's like weird. Why? Okay, so it's about the height and width. Like that. Oh shit. What have I done? Oh, do you know what? This match doesn't matter, we've won it. Oh, I love the shithousery in that. You beat that team and then you buy them wine. I love that. Okay, that's probably about right. Fucked up my chat. Ah, we'll see how it looks. Can't believe it's only been 30 minutes of this game. They're smacking it. Durami. Nice. 2 for Bundu, 1 for Durami. Nice. We vibe with that. Oh, that's true. Do you know what Fred is? He's certainly a footballer. He's not the holding midfielder that they need at all. I thought that that McTominay looked like he could have been it, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him right now. He's not quite the player he seemed he was going to be. He seems more attacking actually than I thought he was. Let's just change the midfield. I'm sure the Man U fans are okay though. They did just sign Cristiano Ronaldo. At 36, it's still a nice name to get in there, isn't it? Durami, you've got to score that one. We just can't not concede, can't we? Ever again. To be fair, it's against Brondby. They're like a pretty solid team. And we're still in the cup. Look at us. How many rounds are in this? 3 more games if we do well. Oh, I forgot you said Tammy Abraham. He's at Roma now, though. I don't know who any of these teams are. We'll no comment it. How did Tammy Abraham do for you? I'm sure you were the season where he sort of built his name up, right? Like he wasn't really known by anybody until he was with yous. Oh, real golden generation of the club. Let's see if that's actually true. Oh, he can just leave. Nielsen back in. You're suspended, so Hamas Amshel live in, and Zega. He had a good game. I'll let him stay in for now. Cornelius, the one who used to play for Cardiff, is that? Yeah. Oh, and us. Nice. Loan from Atlanta joining permanently. How's Durami doing in the league? Top scorer. Yeah, I'm sure I knew he'd had something more to do. But alright, I know that Tammy Abraham, genuinely pretty good footballer. But it always reminds me, every time I think of a player doing Unreal in Championship. Do you remember the season of where Patrick Bamford was playing for Borough? And he was unbelievable that year. And then he went and they did nothing for the next 5 years until he went to Leeds. How was it, Patrick Bamford? I'm sure he had this one unreal season for Borough. Yeah, he scored 17 goals in 38 games for Borough, and he was unbelievable. And I remember everybody was like, oh, he's going to be the next big thing, and he was shite. He's really built his career back up, actually. I think Patrick Bamford might be one of the more underrated players. I mean, he's in the England squad now, so maybe not. But I think for a while he was. How's his stats up in this game? Oh god, that's not how you spell Bamford. Patrick Bamford. Surely he should have high strength. 7 to 13 strength. I think that's a bit harsh on him, you know? Oh, weird question. If I'm honest, I'd have probably taken Patrick Bamford over Watkins. I think Bamford's more in form, and I think he has been for over a year. I think Watkins is very good, but he's also quite young, isn't he? Like, there's time for Watkins. But yeah, I'd have probably taken Bamford over Watkins. I think Watkins is good though, but I don't know. Even you got Danny Ings, who's there now, who's really good. So I think Villa have a nice team right now. They're a team who could do something. Been a while since I've seen the snowy pitch on this. Christ. That's a bit sad. Tiny sun advanced. It's just a straight ball. Durami's struggling, so I just go attack then and then encourage them. That didn't go down well, did it? Zekar I'm going to keep on because I think he has the potential to do something here. Bundy's having the better game, but I think I get more out of Durami in general. I see as he fucks up 2 chances. Victor Fisher on. And then Oviedo back in. Will this one actually be a penalty? Because I feel like every single time I see the screen it comes with no pen. Oh, we actually got it. Pepe out. Nice. Completely deserved. By the look of the stats, we should have scored 2. Come on, we can do it. Stage, he's been playing pretty well since I put him in the team. I hate this pitch though, I can't actually see. Oh my god. Come on, this is why I'm looking to replace him. Johnson just has shit games. He just concedes shit. I can't imagine my board's happy with this. I mean, we'll probably do it, right? Okay, sick. We're gonna switch to FIFA for a little bit, I guess. But we're doing great in this. I mean, all things considered, we're here, which is not ideal, but I think our team's playing well. We're not conceding a lot. We're scoring a fair few, I think, when we get the striker situation sorted, which will be sorted then when Matthias Jorgensen comes, because he is a solid deep line forward, and we should be fine. So yeah.